Welcome to the video everyone. I hope you're all moist and stacked up on hair conditioner. Before we get into the video, please deliver 100 well designed leaflets in your local area saying subscribe to Moist Turnip Gaming, and make sure of course they are of tasteful quality. I don't know about you, but just like school I didn't spend as much time in Dying Light's multiplayer as much as I should have, yet the time I did spend was actually quite fun. The characters you will meet are interesting to say the least. In this video, I'd like to give my predictions on players you're going to meet while playing Dying Light 2 online. To connect two players in Dying Light, we needed to matchmake from a safe area like the tower for example, and people who matched your settings and story progression could join you, or of course you could join theirs. However, sometimes you would come across friends just trying to play together and would be kicked out of the party quicker than a squeaker in a Destiny fire team. As discouraging as that might sound, I did find the Dying Light community to be very friendly and helpful for the most part, but for some strange reason a lot of them didn't know how to connect a microphone to their controller, so quite often I find myself running around by myself like it was high school all over again. In Dying Light, I wanted to achieve the Platinum Trophy on the PlayStation 4, however it proved quite difficult as a few of the achievements requires you to complete multiple challenges against other players, and most of my time was actually spent messaging people asking for help, and was completely ignored. They spent the majority of the time running across the rooftops that they were running away from an abusive uncle. Ah, the memories of my childhood are truly precious. There was, however, one player who I remember playing Dying Light online with who I will never forget, and he was a legend in my books, and no kidding, he actually went by the name of Helpful Steve with some numbers at the end that I can't actually remember. But yeah, Helpful Steve, if you ever watch this, then I just want you to know that you were very helpful and look great in a tank top. We played for 3 hours together, and he helped me find rare weapons, loot, and made me realise how a positive attitude can actually feel moister than a frog in spring. It was these 3 hours that made me realise that playing Dying Light, and soon to be Dying Light 2, is more about fun with company. Now, Dying Light 2 will undoubtedly be scary and have you touching cloth as it gets dark. That being said, it makes sense that you have friends to back you up. Unless you have my friends online of course, who spend more time in the safe zone than they did playing the actual game. I can't even count the amount of times I went outside at night to complete challenges for them to be selling or purchasing at the local shop, or full on going AWOL to make a bacon sandwich while I was getting molested by a volatile. The lesson learned is that in Dying Light 2 we should pick our friends carefully if we want decent loot and experience points. Dying Light 2 should learn something here though. Matching players to your game progression rarely limits the amount of players you will encounter, and should solve this, maybe by allowing story progression on the host game only for example. Let me know what you think in the comments below. True story time. Me, an Australian and an American guy were trying to achieve some challenges and noticed it was getting dark. Like the fearless alpha males we are, we retreated to the nearest safe house to lay low. We crafted some items to pass some time, and once night came, snuggled up close to keep warm and told each other everything was going to be okay. Because, you know, survival. I'm really looking forward to more moments like this in Dying Light 2. Now as for the release date, I've heard June 12th we're going to get some news, and if we ever get news officially, there's definitely going to be a release date. I'll put money on that. Thanks for watching guys, and keep it moist.